Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. Hey, man, what's going on, baby? First things first, you already know, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Labor Day. For those out there celebrating, um, preserve, keeping yourself in the greatest of balances and continue to have fun for the day. I know for some, y'all might be going back to work, especially those in the city. Y'all might be going back to work, some going back to school. Try to make the best out of the weather while it's still decent. I mean, hey, it's kind of hot, but it's not super hot. You can at least be out and be comfortable. Those celebrating birthdays today, may you have a blessed and productive birthday. Another year around the sun and definitely keep doing what's needed. You know, enjoy the blessings. Carol, what's going on? Word, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate everybody that tuned in Saturday for the conversation. I was supposed to bring something yesterday, but it kind of slipped my mind only because it's the first. Well, no, second day of vacation. So yeah, yesterday was more of a relaxed day outside of doing one thing, but nonetheless, Saturday we had a great conversation. And like I said, I feel I'm gonna revisit that point because I do think that is real. Uh, Outside of divorce that creates broken legacies, like I was saying before, not preserving your legacy is another damage. Riders, baby. I'm chilling, man. Chilling, man. Enjoying. Probably won't be going back to work on Monday. So hey, I'm in here chilling. Yeah, chilling. I had to come speak to the people today. I'm in Chicago, baby. But nah, I wanted to give a little rundown on the conversation with those who wasn't here. Again, I do feel like when you're not doing the best you're supposed to be doing for your children, you're kind of destroying the legacy. And you are creating a broken one. Because now, God forbid, something happened to you before time, your child gonna be out here naked, not knowing what to do. Molly, baby. I feel it's time to, start re-implementing that form of idea. Like, look, your legacy is only going to be as strong, especially your family's legacy is only going to be as strong as you are. Serious, baby. Like I was saying before, lying to them, that'll definitely cause a little friction within the legacy building. James, what's going on, my guy? See the family up in here, man. I had to come in here and wild out for a little bit. But no, it's truth though. Um, you could break a legacy not just by divorce, because we already kind of went down that path already. You know, we know what divorce does when it comes to a strong family structure. But again, lying and not doing full, that's another way. Denying responsibility, that can also create a broken legacy because you not being around your child. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You being irresponsible, not being around your child might end up making those same mistakes. Or if you're not teaching anything within that family structure, period, everybody that's within that family can end up going down the same path. Like prime example for some of you young women out there, um, even some of you older women, teach your daughters what you need to teach them. Hold on, cool game. I got you. What's going on, bro? I thought I did this again. But just you gotta think about that. When you're not taking the necessary steps again to do what's needed, that's gonna be a problem breaking your legacy. Again, like taking denial. One thing I'm gonna say for you fellas out there, just like you ladies out there, you can never deny what gift was given to you. You can't do that. You shouldn't do it, but we know that's just not gonna be the case. We're gonna always have some form of people out there who are being selfish. Avatar always missing. Give me 1 second. Now I feel a little better. Here we go. See, I always get a positive review when I put him back up there. Yes, yes. Baby Ruthless is back in my arms again. Not Rufus, Ruthless. Yes, Baby Ruthless. Nah, but you gotta think about that. When you don't actually try to be a part of your child's development, that's breaking a legacy right there. That's basically stopping what could possibly be. Like, see, this the thing. Don't like there's some who are going to do. Some men and women have done this. Denied your children or have not been a part of your children's lives. Not have even if you was there, you haven't done what you were supposed to have done as far as building the necessary foundation for everything. Don't wait until your children become successful, and then now over something. Oh well, I just want a relationship with. Nah. You had all multiple chances to have a relationship and a bond with your child. It is sad when some people resent their children or even are jealous of their children, but then there's something too that just should never be. You should be happy that again you were blessed to give life into the world and put life into the world. Some people ain't that fortunate. Some people never got the chance to. And the ones that did, as far as that situation is concerned, ones that did, they still didn't live long enough to see everything develop. So you should be lucky that you were here to witness that you brought life in the world. And now you are responsible for taking care of that life. Yes, Marlene, baby Ruthless is Ruthless, not Rufus. Rufus be dancing too much now. Rufus done turned over a new leaf. But this one right here, this one gonna just, yeah, I gotta keep him over here. I can't even let him sit next to James. He might try to set James on fire. You gonna stay in my arms, little man. You gonna stay in my arms and talk with the people. Talk with the damn people. But no, you gotta remember that part. You never deny your lineage. You never deny what rightfully is yours. Those are your children. And honestly, that should be the most that's the most selfish act in life is bringing life into the world irresponsibly and then not being responsible for the child's development and growth. It's downright dangerous because your children could be the next in line to bigger and greater things. But then again, how would you know that if you're not taking the necessary steps? I'm sorry, but we know what the problem is nowadays. You know, but in the same token, we gotta look different. Gotta look at the world a lot different now. You will want to try to give your child the best opportunities of education, dedication, and again, just give them the tools needed to build on their own. When they do get a certain age, yeah, they're gonna be building their own legacy in their own life. Their kids might end up having kids, you know. And I'll be honest with you, some of y'all need to really again teach your children if they are serious about certain things, how to get into these fields, especially if there's a way for them to benefit from it even while they're young. Like I said, teaching your kids about certain stocks and bonds, teaching them about trading, teaching them about coding. Oh yeah, coding and a lot of different other things. Again, that's dealing with social media or just dealing with the internet now. Get them a part of that. See, the thing that I see right now is like everybody seems to want to follow a trend. And it's not just one person following the trends, families following trends now. Trends that certain age it don't make no sense. You know? Teach your kids to have not just, you know, multiple options, but teach them how to keep themselves afloat overall. In this society right now, there's so many different things changing. The things that you are accustomed to, it ain't the customary no more. So, teach them that they don't have to always fall down a miserable path before they get up to rising up the power. Yeah, you're gonna take your little battles, your little lumps, because that's what you're gonna do. You can't skip no processes in life. You never could. Can't rush them, but you can't slow them down either. Again, it got to be an equal pace. You know, teach your kids again that when the going gets tough, you got to keep bringing it and keep doing what's needed. Nobody else is going to be able to bring them to a certain playing field but themselves. But you got to still be that backbone for them. Let them know. Listen, if you didn't pass this, it's okay. You can try it again. If this didn't work first time around, okay, well, you know, do some observation, see what you could do better or see what could be better for it, and then you keep moving it, keep pushing. Keep giving them that space to grow because the world is not perfect and not everything is going to fall in your lap. Popcorn, what's going on? I already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. And again, happy Labor Day to everybody that's pulled in. But yeah, you got to remind them that things are not always going to be where they want to be right now. Prime example, if your children are into music, making beats, or trying to even become the next big thing, if that's really what they determine on, and they not solely focusing on the money aspect, they just doing that because they love the craft of doing it. Because I'll be honest with you, some of these artists wasn't pushed to do anything. They doing something because they love it. Even though they kind of getting Jay jerked in a sense, or always have been somewhat getting Jay jerked in a sense. Some of these people are doing it. It's not about the money. They just love doing it. It makes them feel good that they are giving something to the people. You know, I'm gonna give you a good performance, or I'm gonna give you something that you won't be able to say. I had a memory with somebody while at this event. Tamika, baby. And some people it feels good, and some of these people didn't have to. Some of these people are big names because they didn't have to do what some people had to do for a check. Some of these people stood their ground. They knew what the hell they was getting into as far as contracts was concerned. They didn't make no irrash decisions. They ain't have a lot of yes men around them. And when they thought they did, they got rid of them. You're doing something not so much as for the money aspect of it. You're doing something because you love it. It brings you happiness. It brings you joy. It's giving you solace, right? Prime example, there's artists right now who are in their golden ages. They don't have to be out there performing. They could be sitting back, relaxing, getting residuals and everything else, right? But no, they doing that because they love that. And some of them are doing it because guess what? If they do decide to sit down, they don't really have no other options outside of what they know. But that's why you're always supposed to make sure, even before you get to a certain stage in your life, you have multiple options on what you want to do in case one thing don't turn out for you as much as you want it to. Think about it. You're gonna get older. You're gonna get older. Not getting any younger. Things that you was accustomed to doing, you ain't gonna be doing them as much. And what you do, shoot, you just gotta know at some point you're gonna have a lot of energy that's being used. So, you know, but again, you should have multiple options. Like if your kid is in the sports and they happen to have an injury, like I said, that they ain't gonna be able to play no more. They need another option, right? They should always be prepared just in case. Because not gonna lie to you, that the entertainment or the sports field ain't always gonna be for everybody. And it could be working for that small time frame if it does work. But again, you gotta think about the what ifs. What if I'm not good enough to prime example? What if I'm not good enough to keep a spot on my team if I'm supposed to be going for bigger and better things? I'm gonna get pushed around, waved, or whatever until I can find somewhere that's good for me. Who wanna go through all of that? And if you're starting to feel like, oh well, I already see where this is going, then start having other options in play. Get into broadcasting, get into sports journalism, so on and so forth. Some of them athletes are notable names, not so much as what they did on the field. Some of them respected because of what they did off the field, as far as bringing journalism. Everybody had their little controversies and stuff like that, but in the same token, hey, who doesn't? But even before they get into a certain stage in their life, again, as parents, make sure you teaching your kids the fundamental values of life. Always keep another door open just in case the door that's already open decides to close one. In certain cases, if you are given the opportunity and that window is open, at some point that window can get closed, especially if you are not taking the necessary steps you're supposed to take. So you got to remember that part too. You know, it's not just about living for the moment. It's definitely not just about collecting for the moment. It's about trying to build something for life. And what better way to build than by trying to give the best you can give? You know, again, education is going to always be the most important factor. You can't have children out in the world, they don't know how to read, write. If they don't even know how to do the simplest things like iron clothes or cook. That's really things to think about. Again, when you don't take necessary steps in trying to raise your offspring, not going to get everything you think you're going to get. Your child is not going to be as successful. That lineage might not be as successful because nobody knows what blueprints to bring that will keep the family going. Like prime example, yes, we all do need people at times. We all do need a little hand here and there. The ones that said they don't, that's a bold faced lie. Because at some point you took some form of help from somebody. And that's what you gotta teach them too. It's all right to ask for help in certain cases, especially if you are unaware of anything. And if I can't help you in general, at least you know somebody will. Can't go off that notion of you don't need nobody's help to succeed or to prosper in life. That's a lie. You always need somebody, prime example, when you having your personal issues that can end up turning into major issues, even public issues. You're always gonna need people to get you right back into that mind spirit you had before them. Because you're no good to nobody if you're not good to yourself. And that's the one thing. Gotta remember that part. No good to others if you're not good to yourself or if you're not doing good to yourself. Like, how can I be this much of an impact when my temper is always going to keep me from reaching expectations, right? You'd have to do that. Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. But you gotta remember that part. What's more important? Overall generational prosperity, knowledge, and wealth, or just momentary gain? Momentary gain is just what it is. It could be here for that moment and it can cease to exist the next moment. You have to teach your kids that regardless to what, even if they have done certain things on their own, they got to be able to let the right people in. Those right people will definitely keep them on the up and up, keep them where they need to be at. Like prime example, there's some people who can't give advice because again, they don't even listen to their own advice. You can't give advice on certain things if you're not knowledgeable. I've always felt that way. Like I told somebody, I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm not a relationship guru. No, none of that. I just go off for common sense and knowledge. Common sense that some people should already have, especially again dealing with certain scenarios on that topic, relationships. You don't have to be a licensed expert to give some solid, logical advice, especially for those who need to hear. Because again, some of y'all think you can have your cake and eat it too, but that's another discussion, a whole nother discussion. You know what you got to think about it. When it's all said and done, can't make the greatest decisions in life, or you can't give the best advice in life. You not mentally strong, prepared for what the world is bringing you. Az, what's going on, my guy? It's all solely, it's all solely mind over matter. My mind should be strong enough to get past whatever obstacle or matter is blocking my way to success. Right? Teach your kids that you know just be wary and be observant of those who really have your best interests at heart, and be able to read those who don't. And when you feel you can't read, just let things play out. Let things play out and see where it goes from there. Because in certain instances, you're not going to be able to decipher if certain people are really good for you or they just are toxic to you. One thing to remember is don't teach your kids any traits that could be toxic. Again, like disrespect, disrespecting all around the board. No, when they young, they supposed to have the utmost for those who are again doing the necessary. Just because some people might do it, that don't mean they should do it. That'd be like you trying to disrespect a pillar and a real strong pillar of the community. You know, 9 out of 10 half of the people within that community, especially if they know it's a general love there, they ain't gonna allow it to happen. Again, teaching your kids about self-respect and just respect in general, again, you're gonna get somewhere. Like prime example, you might not respect the fact if you're working for a specific company, you might have to wear a specific uniform or whatever the case is. But hey, you know what comes with that responsibility. You know? Look here, Lovelace. Ain't got time for that shit. Don't come here with that. I'm gonna subscribe and unsubscribe and subscribe again. I'm tired of your shit. Matter of fact, here, I'm tired of this. Here, take this real quick. Tired of your shit, sis.
Okay. Locked up. Does pivot, gets into the edge and wins by you. And Hakuho still leads on his own.
Come here with that. Happy Labor Day to you, damn it. Now, no, but back to the subject matter for real. You know, teach your kids the value of self-respect and self-dignity, but also self-dedication and self-discipline. That's one thing you must always teach. Discipline to your children. And not discipline like just, you know, beating your children when they did something wrong or did something that was way out of pocket. No. Just having self-discipline. You don't have to necessarily do certain things to achieve certain goals. You don't have to jump out of a window, prime example, for some form of attention. You know, again, you have to assess scenarios and observe scenarios, and then you come up with the best solutions for that scenario. But that's the truth, though. It solely does lie within you. Now, you good, Lovelace. You good. You know, I was fucking with you, sis. No, but you know, you just got to think about that. If I respect myself enough to do what's needed on the forefront, then I should be able to have respect for those who paved the way for me to even do it, right? Like again, teaching that respecting the generations before and whatever is a must right now. And I mean respecting the generations as far as all the positive that was done. And to be honest, some of the negative stuff that's happened throughout the generations created some of these positive effects to happen. So it's just, you know, it's a catch 22 when it comes to life. You know, you could do as much as possible or you could do little as possible. Either which way, you're going to have the same things. People either talk, people either got something to say, or people will try to do anything to try to sabotage. You just got to know exactly how to maneuver around all of that and continue to live life because you're going to have people who are like that. Diddy, baby. You know, again, giving them self worth, prime example. You always keep them encouraged and always keep them on the up and up. Encourage them to keep doing what works for them. Encourage them to keep pushing for greater. Keep that in motion. You know, you always got to keep giving your kids positive reinforcements and positive affirmations on that level. You want your child to know that no matter what, they got a strong head on these shoulders. They got people around them who got a strong head on their shoulders. And the only thing they have to do is, in the event they feel weak or almost falling, they know when to come and get that help they need. Are there some people who are putting their children, not saying out there in the workforce, but they showing them basically how to grind and maneuver just in case if this is really what you want to do. Okay, you want to sell products? This is what we're going to do. You want to turn this into a brand? Okay, I'm going to help you do it. So this way, you know what responsibility is on the financial tip and all of that. Now, if there's things you want to aware of, you know I'm still going to help you. But hey, teach them independence to a degree is good. I can take a small idea or I can take a hobby or interest and turn that into something. And it could be good. Or I just have the willpower to work and make everything happen from that time juncture. Even if everything don't go as according to plan. Teach them that yeah, even while you're young, you still have opportunities and options for when you get older. Again, like I said, teach them about financial all around the board, paying bills, taking initiatives on stocks and bonds, and shoot, even if they want to flip properties, so on and so forth. Giving them that tool while they're young, it helps because then now when they get a certain age, if they decide that's the route they really want to go, they already know what's at stake. They don't have to do anything else outside of just put their two senses together and then go for the gusto and let them know that the only person that stops them from being great in life is themselves. Like, don't rob yourself of greatness or what could be greatness because you're trying to prove that you still got some form of credibility. I'm gonna say to those who need to hear that. Some of y'all came with your nitty gritties and your stories, so why go backwards? The minute you are getting to where you need to get to, you gotta have a clear, solid mind and know, look, this is what was gonna be done regardless. You're gonna always face some form of opposition, ignorance. You let none of that bother you. You're gonna have envy from others or jealousy from others because they looking at it from that standpoint. Why I'm not in a position? How this person looked like they this and how they managed to get here? Why I'm still sitting here struggling? Some of that is on y'all. To be honest, you can't look at somebody and see just because they're successful, oh, that they had to do this and do that. Just no. Some people really had to work hard. Some people really got it from the mud because they kept their tangibles in order, not compromising or risking anything I don't need to risk. I'll get to my good points in life by just steady work. Now, there might be loopholes in life, but there's never shortcuts in life. And the shortcuts that you know, what they usually lead you to death or it leads you to the penitentiary. or it'll leave you broken. Forget about that part. Some people have avoided either or, but then they realize it wasn't worth it. I got this far just to have nothing to show for it. Teach them that they always want to have an option that doesn't include them risking their lives or throwing their lives away. There's some people who have messed themselves up right now and could have been the greatest spots right now, especially in certain genres. You could be the new faces of, but you choosing criminality over your own spirituality. I gotta take the shortcut to get it. And even if you feel you're not getting to where you need to be at, then it's something that you need to think about and then you change. You don't necessarily gotta do everything just to prove a point. Be your own person. Just because it might be some success working for one person, that might not fully work for you. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Eh, somebody had the wrong apartment. I wonder who lived here eons ago. Always something. Either which way. No, I mean, come on now. The options that you have right now. If you are trying to make it, you got to figure out what's going to make you successful. What's going to keep you on the up and up. You got to remember that even when you get into one field of work or one field of whatever, even if you become your own boss, you don't just always have one lane. You can't be a one trick pony. You got to have multiple options for even while you're doing that. Again, success starts within you. What do you successfully see yourself doing in the future? That's solely up to you. But if you got great people, you got great parents, it should come easy to you at some point. It should. But parents, give your children a fighting chance. Show them how you got to where you got to, especially if you are in a good position. Show them what dedication is, what hard work is, time and effort. Gotta always put time and effort into yourself as well too. It's not that far off. Start reestablishing positivity and growth. Give the hope that there's always going to be options, man. Oh, yeah, and they give anybody a platform to fucking just talk shit. They give you keyboard warriors a lot of time. So, hey, blame the internet for that, fool. If you got something to add to the conversation, because I'm quite sure you want to be a part of the conversation so badly, I got something for you. If your ass still ain't blocked, let's see if you can actually talk about something and bring something that's good. You can't. 'Cause we prove this to you every day. Don't come under 1,000 troll names. Come under yours if you got something to say. Obviously, you don't. So, the second time, you know, it says something stupid under a different name. And that's the funny part about it. You are the type of example what we talking about. We don't need incompetent, irrelevant, jealous people. You can't get nowhere or better yourself or better people around you, but you have people like this. That's always going to be in the fold. But then again, you stomp them fools out. Again, give your kids encouragement that even when they get in life and deal with bozos like this, you know how to knock them out. Just keep knocking them out with reason and logic. They hate that. And you don't always got to kill them by spazzing on them. You can kill them by showing everybody what you've been showing. Frankie, what's going on, my guy? Show them what you've been showing. Show them that there's always going to be a way for greatness. Your greatness can come soon, can come late. Oh, Mr. Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Uh-huh. Try again, motherfucker. See, I'm talking about combos. These are the people with no substance in their life. This is what you want to teach your children not to be like. These quote unquote trolls, which is truth. You basically show them how to deal with ignorance in a way you ain't gotta always get your hands dirty. Because again, a lot of these people think they have something to say, but then when you give them the mic, they don't have shit to say. They too either incoherent, they unknowledgeable on what's going on, very rude and disrespectful. So I can tell what the backgrounds are. And even if you come from a background, I'm quite sure that background of yours would tell you you should know better. Instead of you worrying about what somebody is saying, how somebody is saying it, you should be worried about how you get your life in order. Because I don't see you having no conversations. You're not even a content creator. So again, why would I have to listen to anybody who's not a content creator or even take advice from? Again, you're gonna have people that wanna try to get you to play their games. It ain't gonna be that. Shit, after a while, you're gonna be finally getting your wish anyway. So enjoy all the good conversations while it's up here. So, oh, but it's not on my behalf though. It's on behalf of your people that are allowing dumb idiots like you to have a voice and troll. So yeah, let's try this again, son. This is my thing. These conversations are needed and they're necessary. It might not be for the development of your pea brain, but it could be for the development of others who are coming in. See, unlike you, I don't have time to create 1,000 names and go around looking, following, or doing anything I don't need to do. Again, that's what separates me from you. I don't have to play a keyboard warrior or try to disturb anything I don't need to disturb. But it's sad they give punks like you the real opportunity to be keyboard warriors, like I said. Shit crazy, man. Again, teach them how to just keep their composure, especially with ignorant people who just are persistent. And when it's time to shut down, what you got to shut down, you do it. And with an iron fist. People be crazy, huh? The problem with people, again, is what it is. Nobody has a backbone. Funny part about that. Give your kids encouragement and teach them how to keep their backbone strong. You're gonna have people that are gonna try to do their utmost to try to knock them over. Ah, keep their foot, both feet planted. Keep it solid. They'll be able to get through whatever. Oh, something else I was supposed to bring up. Think it kind of would be beneficial. Probably one of these damn trolls that just got zapped out of here. Somebody talking a whole bunch of madness. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let me tell you how supportive people are supposed to be. Oh yeah, especially when it does come to your children or your guardian, whoever. Right? You're always supposed to keep encouragement for the better on all angles in their minds. Yes, beat it into their minds that yeah, regardless to negative energy and spirits out there, you still got an opportunity to make something happen and keep growing from there. You don't let nothing dim your light just because daylight has already been dimmed, knocked out. You want to reach for the stars, you can try to reach, but you know realistically you're not going to be able to ever reach a star. It's just a metaphor for life. It's basically almost just keep elevating no matter what. Keep growing. You'll figure out your path, and when your path is figured out already, hey, you walk that path proudly. And when you got to make your slight detours or whatever, hey, you do so. If it's to keep the vehicle of life in order so you can consistently run smooth, then you do what's needed. Something else I was going to bring up about the kids too. Oh, I was going to bring this up again. It was running on my mind. This is how you get some kids culture in life. Even those who have never been outside of a community, this is how you give them something better. Start bringing back those go away camps for the summer. Start bringing back real wholesome activities that's going to keep them on the up and ups. Key junction. That's the most key junction word I can tell you today. Bring back those activities that are needed so they keep their minds elevated on all levels. Keeps their minds growing. Keeping them stimulated for life. You're supposed to always keep your brain stimulated from your childhood even to your adulthood. You just got to find the right things to incorporate to keep it. And when you find the best strategies that work for you in life, you utilize them and you use it. And when there's other things that are presented and they open, hey, you do that too. Keep it the way your mind will always be at least somewhat preserved, even while going through the things you go through in regular life. Yeah, making sure you're in control of your emotions. Your brain can tell you to do something. Your mind can tell you something, but you actually listen to it. Depends on what it's telling you. If your mind is telling you your best bet is to get up, go out, and just go experience life, then you should get up and do so. Especially if you're really not doing much to add any value to your life. Or shoot, any form of energy. Needed. Definitely necessary. But all in all, though, it is about time to start rebuilding that notion of healthy growth and natural growth. Conversations you might not want to have because they are kind of uncomfortable, but you need to have. Again, getting in control of the balance. You should always have a balanced conversation with your significant other and your children if you have them. Start reiterating, expression of feelings. Get it out. Don't let that shit sit in you. Don't let it stew. Just get it out. When you release a lot of that toxic negative energy, guess what? All you feel is more comfort. Feel a little bit more at ease. Because now you can take on everything else and have a clear mind of doing it. Again, when you have to take the necessary breaks, you take them. You do what's needed to preserve your mental peace and your spiritual peace. That's something that need to be taught too to them youngins. But again, bring back the things that was giving them comfort, that was giving them culture, giving them knowledge, experience. Yeah, you got a lot of summer camps, but some of those summer camps are not like how we used to go away. But then again, in this notion too, it's kind of eerie because of everything that's going on in the world. You don't want to take the risk of sending your kid away and then your kid don't come back home. I get all of that. But you should be able to know that if you are going to do anything, then make sure you have the proper credentials and everything. And if something just don't sit right within your gut, then you follow your gut instinct as a parent. But again, you should always instill some form of culture in your children. And on that note, if you don't do so, because this is kind of like a brush off from Saturday. If you lie, if you don't do what's needed, if you take your foot off the gas, basically your children will crash. Teach them something of value. Again, don't take no shortcuts in life that could cost you your life on any parameter. But don't be neglectful neither to them. You bump in here, it's time for you to start acting responsible. And there are a lot of different reasons and ways we could break this down. Because again, any form of mess up with your children, that's already starting a balance of broken legacy. That shouldn't be a balance in their life broken. They should be always high spirited. They should always be encouraged and ready to go. They should always keep their mind sharp and keep themselves elevated for the best part. There was something else I was going to bring up, but that's almost a relationship or a marriage topic, and I'm going to bring that up because I want some views and opinions on that too. Yeah, yeah. That's definitely going to be tomorrow's conversation. Oh, for a buddy that was listening or came in here and thought his view and opinion meant something, if you're still in the shadows watching, which I know you will be, hey, tune in for tomorrow's conversation. It's definitely going to be worth something. It might even actually help you out in your life. I figured you out already. Like I figured out a lot of you. So we're going to have a nice little discussion. And the link will be dropped in case anybody want to chime in too. Okay, I know. Same old trolls. Same old lame ass miserable. Yeah. No, I had to catch the homo. Oh, this day troll
Porn
guy right
causes
here.
brain damage.
One more again.
Porn
One more
causes
again.
brain damage.
I know. Because they was waiting for this. They was waiting for this. I'm gonna have all the fun with y'all. Especially tomorrow. I'm gonna have all the fun with y'all. So I can break down most of y'all in one of my hands alone. But you know what the sad part about it is though? Sad part about it is though, still didn't take away from the conversation at hand. Because this was something like, oh, yeah, that's what you like. That's what you wanted to see. There you go. There you go. Come on now. You're really not going to be creative even on StreamYard? Come on now. Come on now.
Motherfucker.
Gave you multiple opportunities to do something and still ain't do nothing. Nonetheless, though, all that stuff. But definitely have fun breaking them down. See, in order for your children not to be miserable low lifes like this one's that come in here with the same old tactics, same old repeated third grade tactics. Shit, I seen third graders do a little bit better than y'all. Sorry to say it. You can't negate a good conversation no matter how hard you try. And if you want to be a part of the conversation so badly, then actually have something of substance to bring to the conversation. Then, oh, I forgot. That didn't resonate with you because you slow. Try to have something that actually adds to substance. You don't like me, so fucking what? I don't like you neither. I'm not coming around trying to disturb your peace or look for you anyway. It ain't actually hard to find because you be on here all day, every day. Sad though. Oh, wait a minute. Let me hope it's not your birthday today. What you need a birthday troll drop too? Nah, I ain't giving you that. Come on now, man. No, I wasn't gonna be on too crazy anyway. See, unlike you still gonna be on here and I'm gonna be out celebrating. So yeah, you keep doing what you do. You keep looking like a fool. Oh, I really hope nobody really is following you in actual time or even being around you for that moment. Because again, it's sad. Can't worry about me, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think if your ass had a girl or had a boy in your life, maybe just maybe you wouldn't even worry about anything going on here at all. I smell that though. Nobody wants you. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Fuck out of here. Like I said, bring something of substance to the conversation if you're gonna come in here. Can't even call you trolls. Because I've seen trolls actually carry on a whole conversation and not sound stupid or sound ignorant or anything for along those lines anyway. So hmm. I mostly just wanted to finish breaking off what I was saying about Saturday, which is true for them. Lying to your legacy or not doing for your legacy, hey, not gonna get nothing out of the deal. And again, that child suffers more than anything when they get into adulthood because you taught them that. And I feel that's what we got right here. People like that. Their lives was miserable. They found themselves a little internet, and guess what? This their junction. But it's sad because again, I beg to ask the question: what happens if the internet shuts down? What do you do then? Oh, you go back to being a nobody. But what about those who actually are already a somebody? We winning. So in the same token, keep doing what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. As a matter of fact, I found out some things. I think I finally got that email I was talking about. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So you might actually get your wish for a minute. Then again, you might not. We'll see how this pans out in the next couple of weeks. uh, People gotta understand that a good conversation is always going to be had because again, you got people that are speaking not just from knowledge and logic, but experience as well. You try to experience what a troll is supposed to be, right? But you just give off weirdo vibes your damn self. See, it's like when people are talking the actual shit that need to be talked about, you have a problem. Oh well, that's your fault. If you don't like it here, don't be here. Don't even be in the shadows watching. Keep it a buck now. Who really doing more creep shit? Me or you? Come on now. Same way they give everybody a platform to speak and to grow and do whatever is the same way they gave you miserable lives a fucking computer at all. Go back to your normal lives outside of this internet and see what it's worth. You see ain't worth shit. Cause you ain't make nothing worth shit. Sorry to tell you that. Conversation wasn't gonna be crazy anyway. I was just dusting off shit from Saturday. Something that'll be revisited anyway. There are multiple reasons why you get broken legacy. Divorce was one of them. Irresponsibility and lies is the second one. Oh, the third one's coming. You know that. You know we gotta do the installment, baby. Come on, man. But again, for some of y'all that bringing these kids in the world, again, prepare for the responsibility. Know what comes with it, and again, don't drop the ball. It might not be easy at first, but it gets easier. Never neglect or give up on your legacy. Oh, and also just again build a bond so that you and your child will never be at odds. It's one thing to have a balance or have a notion of what to do, right? Especially when you are the parent. Instilling the order and the respect. Granted, but I think the worst juncture of anything is being at odds with your parents over things that you really shouldn't be. And I'm gonna get deep into that tomorrow as well too. Those follow me on Clapper. I will see y'all at 8 o'clock. I gotta go do some things real quick. Yeah, we'll definitely have a good one. Shoot. For those that are enjoying their days and enjoying their evenings, save your boy a plate. Save them trolls one too because they definitely hungry. They probably thought they was coming in the chat to get some food, but nah, I gave them little table scraps. Those celebrating birthdays again this week and celebrating today even. Wait a minute, we did not forget about you. Happy birthday to you. We did not forget about you. We did not forget about you. No, yeah, we forgot about you. We forgot.
Dear friend, I know it's your birthday today, but keep yourself under control. Don't drink all the alcohol in town or the news will be like this tomorrow.
Now, for those enjoying themselves, make sure y'all keep yourselves safe, especially if y'all are going to be out and about later on than expected. You know, make sure you are keeping you and your family under wraps. Definitely enjoy every minute of it. And again, don't remember, do remember actually, one key thing. Never know when it's your time to go. So while you're on the stage of life, you better enjoy every moment of the show. That's something that even that fool ass low life should think about. You wasting more time on something else, and you should be wasting the time on your own life. It might actually create some happiness. James, don't start with that coffee shit. You're gonna get see, look, I'm trying to save you, James. Damn man, I can't take you nowhere neither. God damn it. Nah, just keep doing what's needed. Keep doing what's necessary for the better mind space. Tomorrow conversation, yeah, I'm gonna hit two topics in one. But again, that link will be dropped. So you already know what it is. I was trying to help y'all out. See? I was trying to help you out. Well, I didn't forget about you. Hold on. Yeah, one more again for the clown in the shadows right now.
Shit.
There you go. There you go. But again, for those following me, I see y'all at 8. Always a blessing to bring something to the people. Hopefully, y'all enjoy the rest of your evenings. And happy Taco Tuesday to all my future babies. Y'all know what it is. Let me re-implement this statement before I get up out of here. You might not like what I'm saying. You might not like the fact I'm the one that's saying it. But these is conversations and these is things that you need to accept, whether you want to or not. Told you I'm gonna be here for the talks. No matter how long or lengthy the conversation is, we always want to get to some form of reasoning and some form of idea bringing. But yeah, wait a minute. I didn't forget about this. I didn't forget about this. I felt a little
My
disrespected. Let me
muscles
show
are
you what.
getting bigger. Oh, yes, the muscles. The muscles are getting big from the pump.
Yes. Yes. But to be honest with you, when it comes to great progression in your life, hey, I kid you not. Kid you not. You really have to have a strong mentality to outweigh everything bad. Wait a minute. And you got to have this form of mentality too.
You know how great I am. I don't have to tell you about my strategy.
Alfie, what's going on, baby? It's been a minute. Hope all well with you, sis. Nah, for those who just tuned in, you already know. Shit, shout out to the plug. Y'all definitely catch this replay. This was just a dust off from Saturday's conversation. And tomorrow's conversation, yeah, we're gonna go deep on a couple of things. You know, hey, hopefully we get to some form of resolution again. Damn, serious, don't hit him with the gloves. Don't hit him with the gloves. Come on, baby. Don't do that. Come on now, baby. James, I'm gonna tell you to run, bro. She actually got the gloves out. But nah, always a blessing to bring sun to the people. That's what we're gonna keep doing. Yeah, Alpha ain't going nowhere. And when I do, you'll know about it. I ain't gonna lie, this shit is kind of dried up right now. The reason why it's dried up is because they allowed everything to. I'm telling you, I'm gonna dig deep into this tomorrow. They allowed this shit to just become an all-out circus when it comes to anything. But nonetheless, though, you can't knock off a good conversation. Because guess what? That's what you're doing anyway, right? Having a conversation. Whether it's about something good, bad, or in between. Hey, that's what you're getting, right? And if you feel the conversations is bland, hey, you got the choice to leave. Just remember that part. Especially if you really ain't adding nothing of substance to the convo. So try this again. Again, I'll definitely see y'all later on tonight if you're following me. And hey, always a great one. But make sure y'all stay tuned. Oh yeah, because I got something to talk about tomorrow. Once I finish reading this email. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a great discussion. It's time to hear that pop. But let me get up out of here. Let me go do what I gotta do. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, you already know that love is love and they'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I'm gonna do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. Always a pleasure to do so. I can't let y'all go out like that. Wait, hold on, Alfie. Before you leave out, sis. Before you leave out, sis, you can't leave out like that. Wait a minute. You can't leave out like that. Let's feel good. Feel good Monday. Hey, hey. Yeah, James, you about to get your ass whooped, man. I'm trying to help you, son. I'm trying to help you, man. I ain't helping you. For those just tuning in, y'all definitely catch the replay. Wait a minute. Yeah, I forgot. I might be doing this at some point. First ever AI Matrix Awards is coming up. Wait a minute. Hold on. For them
If there's something
dusty trolls.
strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
No, how you supposed to do that, though? Oh, and for y'all that always say that you're in the shadows watching. Yeah, your opinions are worth nothing. Your tactics are worth nothing. Your life ain't worth nothing. You wanna know why?
Not my problem, that's just not my problem. Not my problem, that's just not my problem.
Ah, shit. Nah, definitely I'll be back in the morning with this healthy conversation. Definitely be back. Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. I'm feeling that good. Hold on. I'm feeling that good. It's gonna get worse. There's someone that's about to come up on here at some point. Don't worry. Oh, you know I ain't shit. I tried to be.
You a baddie, the type I appreciate. With no makeup, you looking good in the face. Natural body, I'm loving how it's shaped.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hoes coming in, so I gotta bring the guys with me. Said he get the dirty outside. Heard there was some free, so I had to bring the down with me. Oh, you with it? I'm gone. Come to the bathroom, give me that dome. Yo, man's get the tripping, Brody.
I'll see y'all later on, definitely. Y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open, and enjoy the rest of your Labor Day. I'll see y'all in these streets. To the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.